Hello, children. The ability to be strong in the mind is key to living. It's not just about being happy, it's about being protected. It's about being safe. What we resist every day is only a fraction of what will come along with the return. But guess what? That's right. We don't need to be serious all the time. We can be creative. We can have fun. I drew this picture. Science has proven that creativity comes from the brain. What do you do to be creative? If you've been following along in the correct order of lessons, you'll recognize these. What do we have here? What I've done in making this is I've stimulated an area of the brain, and I've also made a weapon. Think of ways that you can personalize your own bone grenade.
I was in this band for a little while, and it was just me in the band. After the band broke up, we were like, oh, we should do like a performance. Anyway, that kind of evolved into this 12-volume script. So then I decided to make it like just a one-man play. Right now, what I'm certain of is that it's going to be kind of like a Christ allegory. Do you ever see like when a magician just pops up? They're not there, then it's just poof. There's not going to be a poof. It's like that, but really high up. So there's no seats. There's people everywhere. I started seeing at night, I would see this stage, and I figured we'd do it. I don't know, we could do it outside, inside. I'm also thinking about maybe like the dark, like doing it in the dark, which could be interesting. I've never seen a play completely pitch black before. I think that's, okay, just a second. Right now it's just this piece of paper.
We cultivate the fire in our brains so that we may shield ourselves from our enemies. We must find new ways to disseminate the fire. What ways are there? Is a book a way? Is yelling a way? Can you yell a whole book? Can you yell that book into an object until the object contains the entire book and the book has been expelled from your body? Did you throw up? Bring your vomit to the library. Do not take no for an answer. Good night, children. Hello, children. Are you hungry? I'm not. I have more than enough to eat. More than enough to sustain me, if I were the old me. By which, of course, I mean the old new me, since the old me inhabited a form that can't be described in a language humans can hear. But I'm not the old me, nor am I the old new me. Because if I was, I'd eat up all this food myself. I'm the new me. I'm the new me. Hi, it's Curtis. I have some great news. Get all the food in your house and gather all your friends. Hurry, hurry, eat all your food.
know it's hard to imagine, but there was a time when I kept things for myself. Only the best of us here get Curtis to put on our shoes for us. It's a special honor, and he does it for one person every day. It's always been me, so I put the blue check marks next to myself. And then Curtis gets the blue check marks because he's Curtis. Reese gets the blue check marks because I put on his boots, which is almost as good, and some other people don't get them at all. Not even one.
I went wandering in the woods. Someone else's woods. I just went without asking. Was I a trespasser? Perhaps. Was I stealing my walk? Was I stealing the ground, the air, the shade, the trees? Was I stealing the branches, the bark, the leaves? Was I literally stuffing my pockets with all the leaves I could find? Who made the forest? Did I? Perhaps. The answers are never truly answers in the way that stealing is never truly stealing. We are always sharing or being shared on, whether we know it or not. Because everything you see around you, you may have made. What do you see? Take it.
In every sandwich, there's a piece of me. But I won't say which piece. Until next time, children.
Hello, children. Is today a good day or a bad day? Take a good long look at your surroundings. What do you see? Stuff. Stuff, stuff, stuff. It's too much stuff. You live in a house, right? Houses are filled with what? Walls, ceilings, floors, corners. And we all know about corners, don't we? Corners, lines, lanes. What if the return happened right now? Are you able to get out this way? Are you able to get out that way? Where are your corners? Corners are doorways, Tindalos doorways. And what's on the other side are things. Things that aren't going to give you a running start. First, clear your pathways. Keep your Tindalos doorways in your peripheral vision at all times. Remember, it's corners that catch you. Anything can come through corners at any time. Walls, ceilings, floors. What keeps us safe also endangers us.
So I have a technique that Curtis actually helped me develop. It's really cool and it's very simple. What I do is I put all my stuff in in bags, like little baggies that you would get for sandwiches and stuff. And when I do vacuum time, it goes real quick, and all the dust collects in the bags. So then I just have to, and I sleep on the floor, so there's dust everywhere, but the bags really have cleaned things up a lot. And this is like the first thing I put in the bag. This is one of the best objects in my room because I love all these guys. Yeah, it was special when I got it, but then when it went in the bag, I was like, what? That's cool. I love that. And I put it, it's one of my things. I also have a cup of water.
Everything boils, everything bleeds. And that's why it's important to have at least one wet vac in the house. But everything becomes dust. And from dust, we find that in the dust are entire worlds where anything can happen. If a universe exists in a grain of sand, think of how many grains of sand there are in your head, your heart, your hand. Sand is made of dust, hard dust. If you live at the beach, you see sand. If you live in your head, your mind is the water, and your brain is the beach. Put your hands in the sand. Put your hands in the water.
We believe that the time to clean will come. But it's always time to clean. The time has come. Find your lines, free your lanes, and don't turn your back on your corners. Until next time, children. Hello, children. By now you may have questions about your friends, families, those who have not heard the call, those who don't know the truth. To those of my children who have yet to join us here in this house, I urge you to consider your neighbors, those around you, those who choose willingly or not to ignore the stark evidence that truly catastrophic change is happening. It's complicated to be a truth keeper. On one hand, you want to tell people what's real and what's a lie. And on the other, you're going to encounter a lot of resistance. People don't want to know that the world is a much more dangerous place than they think. But it is. Fanny! Walk towards me as if you are ignorant of me. Hello, miss.
Hello.
So as you can see, that's a best case scenario. Wesley, why don't you try?
Hello.
Absolutely not. Wesley, please try not to waste my time and the time of everyone else around you. Let's try something else. Everyone, get into T formation. Avert. Click it up. Light. Light 2. Respond.
Hey.
Double take.
Hey.
Wrist eyes. Regular eyes. Arms tight. Arms up. Horse apples. Keep it low. Bring it back. All 4. Casual brush. Touch the hair. Ground it. Comb it. Comb it. What? Glenn! Get Glenn! Glenn!
I know that I know. I am better than other people. It is my responsibility to teach other people what I know. Other people rely on me. There are many signs of Curtis's truth. I want to scream at my friends. It is okay to want to scream at my friends. I have to do whatever it takes to reach them. I am a vessel. Are you gonna drink that? I am a vessel.
We've learned a lot today, children. We've learned that the truth can be as much of a burden as it is a gift. Know when to share your gift and when to be a passing breeze. The truth can either sustain you or it can drown you. Until next time, children.
I need to be certain that you are hearing me correctly. There are things that need doing that cannot be done if the correct steps are not taken. One of our family that lives here with me has not been taking these lessons seriously, and that has resulted in a situation. Are your hands clean? I ask you again, are they clean? How do you clean your hands? How do you clean your hands? How do you ensure that they are free and clear of contamination? I mean, would you touch your bone sculptures with unclean hands? Are you even listening to me? Come in, children, now. Which one of you is unclean? Which one of you touched your sacred talismans with unclean hands? Hands! Contaminated with the shit of beings you cannot even imagine enough to fear. Dust is death. Is death. Come in. The yellow one. Those bone sculptures are protection when they are used properly, but when they are not, say the words. Say them.
Wild sky and blanket of stars, the storm approaches like a herd, light swallowing cloud of the everlasting grim world. In ashes we were born, in ashes the ceasing night rushes up like a river to meet the storm with a clap of thunder. The sound of it is death to the unprepared. The sound is a wave of destruction, destruction of the mind, destruction of the wrong bones. The innocent and the prepared will remain. Gift of truth, gift of life. The unseen wind cleanses like a riptide. We wait for the pole to ebb. We watch for the light that groans. Our truth is a spike. We drive it into the heart of liars. Our truth is a noose. We wrap it around the necks of shaggots and drag them like corpses. Our truth is a hammer. With it we pound on the walls of mountains. In it we were born. In it we will die. In it we will survive the storm.
It is important, children, when acting in the interest of our wonderful family, that my instructions are taken seriously. What you have watched today was not planned. I wanted to show you how to make friendship bracelets. Wash hands, stay clean. Everything depends on it.
Hello, children. I want to start off by thanking those of you who remain loyal to our extended family and to our cause. It's a sad thing that when seeking and telling the truth, we've lost so much of our immediate family. And I'm sure by now some of you feel betrayed or confused. I'm sure some of you feel lonely, but that's all right. Those are understandable feelings, and I'm no stranger to them myself. But we still have each other, and we still have our truth. The unfortunate fact is that when gazing into the eyes of truth, that we must walk forward together, unburdened by those who are already blind. This is our planet, and this is the universe. Our planet is a plate, and the universe is a table. What happens when the plate reaches the edge of the table? Well, what's underneath the table? What's underneath the table? Who made the table? Know this. They are out there and out there. They are out there and they know about you and they know about me. They are in an elemental state, but they can still send us their thoughts. They can still send us their thoughts. They can still send us. They can send us fear. They look at us and they see vessels waiting to be filled. And we have to fill up our vessels. Hydrogen, H2O. Oxygen. They will be the thoughts that race. They will be the circumstances that block. They will be a traffic jam on a road you know is supposed to be clear. A figure standing underneath a street lamp. There'll be a sense of panic as you try to leave your house. There'll be the people that say that you're crazy. Wrong. This is what you do. You take the words, you write them down on a piece of paper, like bread. You just walk. It's mental, it's physical, it's real, it's magic. Put them together in sentences. Real, it's an open agreement between basic science, basic scientific fact. On the corner, and you got, of course!